Ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel, and we have some more World of Dummies banned. Get these people banned. However, I say banned, I don't think this first one actually needs to be banned. I don't think so. It's bad play from someone. So obviously this Type 62 has sent me this replay saying get this player banned. He pushed me out into the open, and he was a complete noob, which yes he did do, but I don't feel it's enough to ban someone, you know, someone being a noob as such, because that's what it is. Someone being a noob, and I don't think he pushes him out on purpose. I don't know. I think it's just because this guy is traveling and he just doesn't care who's in his way. He doesn't like sit there and think, you know what, I'm going to block you. I'm going to push you out into the open. Unfortunately for the Type 62, that is exactly what happens. And he suffers from it. But you're going to be pissed off. Of course, you will be pissed off. But there is a limit, you know. I think there is some kind of criteria to get these players banned. Now, he does a great job in actually staying alive in the first place, this Type 62. A very good job at staying alive. So, of course, there is the Tiger 2, the Magnate in front of him. And here comes the Lerva, who comes to protect him a little bit. To start off, I don't know why these two guys, I mean, I suppose they don't want to push around the corner because there are players around here. But if I was the Tiger 2, I would probably potentially take a shot and just come and go a bit further forward and kill this Type 62. But here's where we're on about. This KV5 just comes down, barges him out of the way, and then he dies. So, of course, as I've said, I would probably be pissed off as well. But I don't honestly think he meant to just push him out in the open to kill him. I just think he was like, you know what, I'm coming down and hit the hill. I'm coming down the hill, and I don't care what's in front of me. I'm just coming down there, and I'm just going to ram who's there. You guys, everyone has their own opinion. I'd love to hear what you guys, and that's why I wanted to add this, even though I don't feel it's a perfectly fit for a banned or to get the player like completely banned. I just feel that he's a bad player. I just feel that this KV5 is a very bad player, and we're going to see that. We're going to see that very shortly. So far, it's a 4 versus 3. It's a 4 versus 3. You'd think, you know, with the Chimera now gone, 4 versus 2, no problem whatsoever. However, it is a full hit point KV4 and pretty much a full hit point VK100. So they are not easy tanks to deal with, especially the KV4. The KV4 is a very troll tank, got very troll armor. Now, this is where we sit there and think, what are you doing? No idea to start off with why that Caliban decided to stay where he is. And the Lerva is pretty much a one-shot. He's going to die very shortly, and this is where the fun begins. So, of course, the KV5 is face-hugging the VK100, and they are struggling. They struggle with each other. All this VK100 needs to do is turn to the side and kill this guy who's actually killing him. There goes the Lerva. I mean, the KV5 decides that, you know, he's a big strong tank with big strong armor. Let's shoot HE at this guy, and it's doing some damage, but it's not completely working. What is the VK100 doing to start off with? What is this the KV5 doing to start off with? And this Belisk here is just having a whale of a time. You know, he's getting some free damage here. What, you know, the VK, all he needs to do is aim to the right, and then it's game over, because he could have stayed here full hit points. The KV4 could have got behind the KV5, and then it is literally all done. But the KV4 had sense. He had sense. So he's like, you know what, I'm going to kill that guy because he's been a little nuisance. This KV5, however, he still feels that HE is the best option against these heavily armored tanks. HE is the best option. Now, I wouldn't put it, you know, I wouldn't deny that if it was like an ISU 152 or a bigger gun, you know, an SU 152 or something like that, that can still actually do 300 to 400 damage per shot. When it's a KV5 that only has just over 300 alpha per shot, using HE on these extremely heavily armored tanks, yeah, no idea what he's doing. No idea whatsoever. And even now, he's on 1250 hit points. This KV4 is, I think, lower than him. Yeah, just literally 348. At this point, you should be rushing this guy. With only 1 minute, just 1 minute left on the clock, he should be rushing. And everybody is telling him, rush. Just rush him. That is all you need to do. But the KV5... yeah, I mean, this is where it's going to get special, because he is going to start rushing him. He is going to start pushing forward. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. What is he doing? What is he aiming for? I really, really don't know. Just switch to your premium round and penetrate him. That is all you need to do. The lower plate, the middle plate, you know, just freaking shoot him. But no, the KV5 has other options. You know, he's got other ideas. So yeah, he's still bouncing and it is not looking good. And at this point, like, they can't even penetrate each other. 307, he's finally penetrated. He's now a one shot. Surely this KV5, after all this, he gets a victory. So I hate being in these kind of games. I really do. Like, you're having a heart attack watching it. Honestly, you do. Like, you feel like that nothing's going to go your way, and there is just no chance that this guy with an easy victory is going to lose. But yeah, let me know your point, your opinion. I don't think it should be banned. I just think he was a noob, being a noob, bashing into someone, and that's it. But next up, we do have someone I think should be banned. So we all have it where you start the game and someone tells you to go a certain direction. However, this IS4 takes it to the next extreme. Literally, he says, like, right, dogs. And then because people are not doing what he's telling them to, he's out. He's give up. He doesn't care. He's calling everybody dogs. He's telling people to die. And he continues to do this pretty much all game. Now, I don't know why people do this. Why do people do it? I never understand why. The funny thing is, it will always continue to happen. It will never stop. It's always going to be like that, especially if the Wargaming keep the chat. I prefer they do keep the chat. It's good, not just for this kind of behavior, because it is amusing. I'm not going to lie. It is amusing. It gets us content. But yeah, Wargaming just need to get rid of these kind of people, you know. It's fair enough if you want to tell your team to go a certain way, do so. But, you know, if they don't listen, then don't start telling people to die or don't start giving up. Now, people probably didn't want to listen to him because the way he said it, like, right, dogs. No. How about no? And as you can see here, he just goes to the back and gives up. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsyreplays, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With